The Dubai Autodrome was recently host to the final rounds of the 2012-2013 UAE National Race Day Championship. On the bill for the final showdown were the MotorCity UAE Sport Bikes and the NGK Racing Series. This season has seen an incredibly close race at the head of Class 2 of the NGK Racing Series, with the Renault Clios producing some thrilling racing action at almost every turn. And for the last two races, it was no different. Morning qualifying saw the Class 1 car of Costas Papantonis back out at the head of the field. Meanwhile, in Class 2, just 1 point separated the top two cars of Alex Anavas and Ramzi Moutran. The two drivers were also topping the Renault Clio Cup Championship, with Anavas just 6 points clear at the top of the table. With just inches separating the cars at the checkered flag on many occasions, getting the grid advantage in qualifying was vital. But it was the number 33 car of Rupesh Chanakhi who sealed the advantage for race 1, closely followed by the first Renault Clio of Sami Moutran. And as the lights went out for race 1, it was pole sitter Costas Papantonis in the Class 1 Seat who got off to a terrible start and dropped back through the field.
Towards the end of the year, it's getting hotter, and being a turbo car, we have overheating issues. I think a cooler of the oil burst off, so couldn't stand that heat.
Meanwhile, Jonathan Mullan got a great start and led into turn 1, with Rupesh Chanakhi closing in on the black Honda Integra. The pass eventually came mid-race, and Chanakhi took over the lead in Class 2. And with the retirement of Papantonis, Chanakhi now found himself leading the race overall. Two more retirements followed as Will Morrison and Konstantinos Anavas both parked their Clios in the pit lane. This promoted the Danish driver Thomas Sorensen to 4th place in the Clio class, and that's where he finished, his best result of the season. Just ahead of him, and despite Sami Moutran's great qualifying session, he dropped off the pace to finish 3rd in the Clio Cup class. Ahead of him and brother Ramzi Moutran was battling with Alex Anavas and Jonathan Mullan for 2nd place overall. But at the checkered flag, it was Mullan who finished a well-deserved 2nd, with Ramzi having to settle for 3rd place overall. But it was Rupesh Chanakhi who took the win to add to his championship points tally.
It wasn't easy. It was very hot. The car couldn't take it, and even I was pretty exhausted. It was a tiring day, but at the end of it all, came onto the podium.
And so on to race 2, with just a few points difference between Alex Anavas and Ramzi Moutran going into the final race. It was set to be a real battle. And once again, it turned into a 3-way tussle between Moutran, Anavas and Mullan. With the Irishman's problems apparently fixed, he was now giving the two Clios a real fight, which went right down to the wire. And it looked like Mullan would take another 2nd place. But then on the final corner, both Moutran and Anavas both squeezed by to beat him to the checkered flag. So alongside Rupesh Chanakhi on the top step was Ramzi Moutran in 2nd place and Alex Anavas in 3rd. But with double points up for grabs on the final race day, the two wins meant that it was Rupesh Chanakhi who grabbed the Class 2 2012-2013 NGK Racing Series Championship title, with Ramzi Moutran taking home the championship title in the Renault Clio Cup.
We were pushing each other the whole way, and I would have never had it any other way. He's the best person to ever race against because he always wants to do better in the best possible way. It just drives you so much. It's excellent. It's absolutely amazing.
So once again, it's been a fantastic season of racing at the Dubai Autodrome, and we hope you'll join us again next season where there's much more action to look forward to.